tournament power is bad. It's boring, not a good written show.
The stakes are so high.
The stakes are so high, and yet they're not.
Yeah. Like they're so ridiculous that on its face, it's just like, this is nonsense.
Yeah.
Like, they can't lose, and I don't know what's going to happen, but I assume either it's a trap.
What do you assume happens, and do you want me to tell you?
Okay. I assume one of two things. Tell me if either of them are right.
Okay.
Either they're just lying and they're not actually erasing the universes, and it was just to create tension for the tournament for entertainment value, or they just used the Super Dragon Balls to wish the other universes back.
You are partially correct on both of those. You are dancing around what it actually is, but
What is it? What is it?
Okay, I'll tell you right now.
Everyone cover your ears.
The universes are actually being destroyed. What it is the Super Dragon Balls are attempting fate here effectively, because if a selfish person makes a wish on the Super Dragon Balls, then the little blue man is just going to destroy everything, as opposed to actually doing anything. So it's basically like,
So whoever wins, if a bad person wins, then he's just going to wipe out everything?
Well, if they make a bad wish on the Super Dragon Balls. Because, like, whoever wins, like, they're expecting them to try to bring everybody back. Like, that's what he expects is what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So it's like a moral system.
And so then if somebody bad wins and they don't bring everyone back, then everyone is just dead forever.
Well, it's basically like they're giving up on the universe and just starting over, basically.
So they're just like, well, we tried here, folks. And
we tried. We tried to do a good thing. Into the wall.
Biblically restart.
Yeah, basically, is kind of what they're going for here. So I'm not saying it's executed well, but...
I mean, I don't think so.
I mean, it isn't.
Apart from it being the Goku show. And Goku being exceeding...
I will tell you right now, Goku's not the last man standing. So I'll tell you that right now.
I hope it's Vegeta so he can just...
No, it's not Vegeta either.
Damn.
That would be good, but it's not Vegeta.
So he could just forever rub it in his face.
That would have been great. Damn it.
Oh, man, this part again.
Yeah, it's this part again, where everything's janky and awful and bad. It's not Vegeta, it's not Goku, but I'm not telling you who it is. I'm not telling you who it is.
Is it Frieza?
I'm not telling you.
I know that Frieza gets. Well, obviously, in order to become.
Well, in order to become Black Frieza, he has to live. You're not wrong.
Yeah, and for them to find what's his name.
Yeah.
The legendary Super Saiyan that isn't canon yet.
Yeah, Broly. Yeah.
Versus the legendary Super Saiyan that is canon.
Which they have not met canonically. But again, like, the manga's doing its own thing now.
Well, they haven't.
The manga is adapting the new movie now, so like there's been another time skip. So basically, what happened is Black Frieza showed up, kicked everybody's asses, and fucked off.
And then he was like, "I'm the greatest."
Exactly, and then we cut to like 4 years later.
And everyone is just like, man, that Freezer guy is so strong. Wow.
Well, mostly, like, we haven't seen Goku and Vegeta in this new time skip yet. We've seen Trunks and Gohan and Goten, like, because they're teenagers now, like in the movie. It's mostly been focusing on them.
Oh, yeah, because in the movie, they
kind of show up and don't really do anything.
Yeah, they were training with fucking Broly and doing...
Yeah.
They were trying to do, like, fucking Buddhist monk-style training to control their
new powers, yeah, because... fuck. Well, so you don't know this yet either, but Vegeta gets a new power-up he calls it Ultra Ego.
Oh, I do remember hearing about that.
Which is basically the equivalent of... so basically, like, how it works is every time he takes damage, he gets stronger, so... Which is basically kind of like...
Which is good for Vegeta, because he's such a bitch.
Yeah, basically,
he takes so much damage.
But that was also, like, a thing, like, they were talking about for a while, like, every time, like, Goku and Vegeta would come back stronger because they're Saiyan blood, like... Every time they come back from the brink of death, they carry that instinct with them.
I guess the implication is that there's a diminishing returns feature to that, so it's
well, because at a certain point you're dealing with
device.
Cartoonishly levels of power at that point.
Well, yeah, the idea.
And I mean, you were anyway. Like, when's the last time Krillin been relevant other than just as a comic relief character?
I mean, I guess because everyone else is so shitty in the Tournament of Power, he was able to be relevant in the tournament.
Well, therein lies the big thing, is because the power level of every other universe is so fucking low that it's just like, it doesn't matter. There's like 4 or 5 characters that are relevant, and that's about it.
Yeah.
It could have been a movie. It should have been a movie.
Kind of annoyed that the Teletubby character didn't get kicked out first.
Yeah.
I'd rather
so what
had
are your
the
thoughts
cat
on the
transform
Teletubby girl? Because I think
she was annoying.
I think it's a brilliant inversion of Sailor Moon, but yeah, she's fucking annoying. God damn it!
I think it's an obnoxious shonen inversion of Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
I think there are plenty of ways you can parody Sailor Moon without doing it like that.
Yeah. Well, and also like it's not consistent. Like the other two turned into
the other two.
like a sniper and I think a cat girl.
Yes, a cat girl.
Yeah, like it's inconsistent. It's written poorly. Bad job by everybody involved. Toriyama should be ashamed of himself.
I think there are a lot of ways you
Unless
can mock Sailor
Toriyama-
Moon, but basically just being like, and now they're just going to turn into a fat, annoying chick.
Unless Toriyama issues an apology, I'm not playing Chrono Trigger. Like he needs to suffer for his crimes before I give him praise for that game.
Okay, is it going to be for Frieza's that he's writing the sorry for, or for?
No, specifically for that he made the Universe 2 powers don't make any goddamn sense.
Oh yeah, I mean, there was, I don't know what it is about him, like. A series of jokes will just tickle his funny bone, and he will 100% overcommit to them.
Well,
like a series of fucking gags.
But Dragon Ball was a gag manga before it was anything serious.
I know. But Dragon Ball Z, what catapulted it to massive international fame and acclaim.
Well, correct, because they wisely didn't start with the original Dragon Ball. They started with a completely unknown character who has a son that we should give a shit about in the first episode.
Yeah.
And also his brother who tells him he comes from space. Like,
and
Americans had no fucking context to why we should care about this outer space carrot man.
And then Vegeta showed up with his red hair.
Yeah.
Because for some
red
reason
hair.
he was... Yeah, dude, Vegeta was like a brunette originally.
I don't think he was.
He was in those original, in the...
Well, because
like,
I thought Saiyans were always supposed to have black hair, and that was like a feature.
There are a lot of things you can retcon in that universe.
You know what? That's fair.
And
why would I ever think that the universe makes sense?
The first 4 or 5 times Vegeta showed up, he just had like crimson red hair.
I don't remember him having crimson red hair. I remember because I've only ever watched Kai, so I don't know.
In Kai they fixed everything. They
that might be why.
Because there was just a bunch of inconsistencies.
Well, they kind of did because Trunks has purple hair in there, but he has blue hair for no reason in Super.
No, there was a reason. I forget why.
Well, because he was always meant to have Bulma-colored hair, but...
that's, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what it is. Yeah, because he was always supposed to have Bulma-colored hair,
but they never bothered to change it until very recently.
But they made it... I forget what they did. I don't remember.
They made it purple for some reason.
Yeah, there was some reason, like, it hadn't come out in the manga, or there was, like, one weird color pattern
yeah.
that made it look purple, but it was always
Well, it was a lot like how
blue.
Girl Ranma used to have black hair in a lot like the earlier art and stuff, and then had red hair at a certain point, and that just became the style.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the rules were for coloring manga or anything.
There are no rules in Dragon Ball.
There are. I mean,
if there were rules in Dragon Ball, Nappa would be here, and the world would be a great place.
That is fair. It is a little bit of a dick move that they never fucking revived Nappa. It never mentioned him again either.
I mean, they technically revived him as per the rules, but they just
this fucked
forgot.
us. It doesn't matter. Who cares?
They forgot. They made a whole big deal about if a mother died who was really sad when she lost her son that was killed by Frieza, is she gonna be brought back? And he said, what if someone...
Can you commit to that voice a little harder real quick? Because you were doing a very good King Kai. Like, I want to... I was hearing a lot of King Kai coming from that. It was solid. Can you commit to that?
Nope, lost it.
Okay, let me try to get that
voice.
Let me try to get that back again for you, quick. Hey, King Kai, how are you doing? I want to blow up your planet and train here. Is that okay?
Oh, Goku, you son of a bitch. I will fuck you in the ass with this 10-foot pole if you come anywhere near me.
Okay.
It's just going to keep falling into the Jersey voice
It
now.
came into Konami Dake again. I can't wait till people watch those. Those are so fucking great.
I hope people that are looking for, like, elaborate full-through Let's Plays to, like, look through
They
what
realized
things look
that they didn't know what they
like,
wanted.
that they clicked
but
on the wrong,
they clicked on the wrong thing, but then they realized, oh, this is actually kind of okay.
this is what I want.
Yeah, this is what I wanted the whole time. Is just a guy from Jersey who's also in Japan, solving crimes and getting into not really that good of a detective.
He's really not a great detective so far.
He really isn't. God, this shit again. Okay, I don't think I have to turn on the lights.
Yeah, so what we've learned is that the lights are just a joke.
Well, not in every one of them, mind you. In Knuckles, you had to do the lights. Well, I'm just dead, but yeah.
Yeah, right. Knuckles, you had to do the lights.
But
in
yeah,
Silver, you just had to kill the right things to open the right doors. Right.
Yeah.
Which was not.
I can't
clear
believe
at
I
all.
got through all that in one life.
What? Oh,
That-
you mean
that
when you were
Silver
on that last?
stuff?
Yeah, that was.
I
real
can't
ass.
believe I was able to do that. That might be one of my highest achievements in video games ever. And I've beaten Dark Souls on with one-hit mods and shit.
I mean, yeah, when you got down to fucking, you got down to like basically no rings in the area and to the last life, it was just like.
Yeah, it's just like
Fuck,
this is and also just like it was the most fucking intense I've been in a long time playing a game. Cause just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, just over and
great.
over again. It was great. Yeah, it was a good time. Oh god.
It was also kind of awful because of how much wandering around had to be done, and Silver is just.
Oh yeah.
Silver is just. We talked
Well,
about
he
this a little
just
bit when you're
controls
playing
like
Silver.
shit.
Yeah, we talked about this a little bit when you were playing Silver. That like, one of the things that makes video games fun is when you feel like you have control or that you are powerful in a game.
Correct. And he just had the absence of all of that.
Like
And,
in games
like,
like
I
this,
feel
like in
very
Bayonetta.
powerful as Shadow. I mean, look at
Yeah.
me. Yeah, it's like I can do combos in the air and stuff.
And that
Like,
way,
it's
when somebody
great.
beats you, you don't feel like it was just because you're dealing with like shitty,
Okay,
janky
so
shit.
I do want to point out though that there was literally no possible way for me to jump to that platform because I had to keep comboing the ball.
Jump harder.
No, that's not what the game. That's clearly not what the game wanted.
Oh,
Okay, so there's
dear.
a door, but it won't open yet. So they haven't told me to go turn on all the purple balls.
Yeah, you didn't get a purple ball tutorial.
Okay, so listen, sometimes it's just janky. Okay, so here there is a door. But why is there a door that I can't open?
Because you're not allowed to go that way.
But
It's not
why
a
is
shadow
it
area.
necessary? Because I don't go through the same
'Cause it's
level as every.
probably-
Because I'm not going through the same level. It looks like I'm going through the same level as Sonic and Silver, and it's kind of distinguishable, but it's not. There are distinguishing differences.
It's probably a room
between
that you
them.
were going to be allowed to go into, and then they were like, you know what?
You know what? Fuck it. We
Shadow
just don't have
can't go
time.
into, Shadow can't go into this room.
Yeah, we're gonna gatekeep Shadow from this level. No black hedgehogs in this room. Oh God. Okay.
Classic.
Oh well, guess what? We get to play as Rouge again if we don't die from the lava. Pretty sure this is. Yep. Another one of those
Great.
shine the lights.
That sucks.
Yep. It does. Not great. And
Oh,
also,
no,
like, I
because
can't.
you're not Knuckles.
Yeah, I have to use the shitty bombs.
Oh man.
It's fine. I mean, we've been through worse. Like, in terms of like this, like we're already halfway done after this level with Shadow. Like, I mean, in terms of campaigns, like this is.
When was the last break?
Huh?
When was the last episode break?
Well, I've cut these episodes by now. we were too busy talking about Goku and stuff. Like, I'm sure I'll organically make a cut at some point, probably,
Yeah, I'll
or not
have to-
organically, and who cares?
Inorganically, even.
Yeah.
I'll have to
Okay.
look into
Yeah.
something with another clock in this area.
Well, can you just move your clock that you bought from upstairs down here?
No, not easily.
Oh, okay.
Because we redid the insulation up there, and the power.
Oh, it's
runs
just necessary for the function of your wall now.
The power runs through that back wall there,
I gotcha.
and it's not really easy to get into the area where it's at anymore because we
Oh.
totally insulated it.
Well, that's a simple power thing. Like, you could just get another power thing.
Oh, another power cord,
Yeah. Like, it's not like a
and
custom
leave the other
organic
cord
thing.
in the wall.
I mean, you could bring it up there for when you I don't know if you want to do episodes up there or something. I don't know.
God is dead. I can just get another.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, that's not the reason
Oh,
why.
hell
You could do
no.
whatever.
God is dead because of time. It's a metaphor.
Oh, well, time is an abstract concept we humans have made to deal with our ability to know that we're going to die.
I feel like it only makes that worse.
I mean, it does. Well, here's a thought for you that I've had in my week. So it's like, I'm 34 years old.
Have
like,
you been taking your...
huh?
Have you
I've
been
been
taking your
taking my-
anti-anxiety meds? Because it doesn't sound like it.
No, I haven't.
Can you still code on these ones?
So it wears off by morning. So it's
Oh,
good
nice.
well, I have to stop taking it because at a certain point because my allergy medicine. I can't take my allergy medicine on it. I feel like something's going to spawn and kill me. Okay, good. It didn't. No, so here's the thought I had. So I'm 34 years old, right? You know, it's like, well, you're also 34 years old, Rob. Suck your dick, too.
I am.
How old are you, Rob? 34, was it?
I am the ripe old age
Okay.
of 25.
Well, here's a fucking thought for you here. So we graduated from high school at 18, right? So we basically we're alive as many years as we've been out of high school.
Hot damn.
Yeah. And
Just
also,
a
if you reflect it in a different way, by the time we're, it's like we'll also be by the time we've lived, as long as we've lived, like if we live that long again, we'll be 70. So it's a fucking depressing hellscape that we've lived in.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
I plan on living well beyond 70.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna live to 100.
I mean, everybody on my dad's side lived into their 90s, and I don't drink, so like I feel like odds are probably pretty
Yeah, odds
good
are
for
pretty
me to
good.
do so. I feel like it probably. I don't know. Who knows?
I mean, in terms of high school, I'm at least glad I didn't peak in high school.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm doing the exact same shit I was doing in high school, but you know.
But now we're on TV.
That's fair. Yeah, that's
We're
fair.
peaking now. We're peaking right now.
We're peaking exactly
Immediately
right now. Nothing ever gets better than fetch quests.
This boss in Sonic 06 specifically.
When we're in our retirement homes, it's just like, oh, Rob, you remember when we battled Iblis for the third fucking time on Sonic 06?
No, I'm going to fucking whip out my...
it's this shit again.
I'm going to whip out my VR phone and I'm going to go, hey, Ross, look over here. It's just going to be you screaming at Iblis as you're on your Sonic playthrough.
Oh, great. Yeah, let's bring that up. It's just like, okay, the camera moved. And it didn't, like, it stopped me from going in it. It didn't stop me from moving in a direction, so it just fucked me. Like, what is this shit even?
Yeah, it hits you.
Oh, it does. I know. It sucks. Every part of this boss fight is just waiting. It's just waiting around to die. Like I'll be when I'm in a retirement home.
That's why it's gonna be a big in joke at the retirement.
Oh
home.
yeah. No, it's like, hey, remember when your dick worked, and remember when you played Sonic the Hedgehog? Not in that order, mind you, but I mean, remember when you did all those things?
Thank God, not at the same time.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a furry, so that helps a lot. Although if I was, Sonic would do a lot more for me, probably. I'd be willing to put up with more shit. Okay, let's see. Come and hit the purple orb, please, Iblis, you fucking asshole.
Do the proper animation.
Do the thing. I do love how Shadow in his idle pose is just like, I don't care. Whenever he wants to do a thing, it's fine with me. I'm dark and ambivalent. I don't care.
And flying.
Yeah, well, that was like how it was
falling.
in Sonic's, remember? And
Onto
you hit
a bumper.
Yeah, you hit a bumper.
What is with the ridiculously elaborate fucking...
It's a Sonic game. There's always elaborate bullshit everywhere at every time.
I suppose so.
Yeah, like...
Are you sure they're not just covering
well,
up
that's the
and
thing
doing
is you
hiding some
haven't
extra
played as
loading?
many Sonic games as I have, so you are not as familiar with the Sonic bullshit as I am.
Not at all.
Yeah, like I've played too
What
many
do you need
Sonic
to use
games.
like the Hypersonic for in Sonic and Knuckles?
Well, that's when you get all 14 Chaos Emeralds.
But
So
like, what do you need it for? Is there like extra
there's
levels?
there's
towards the end
nothing.
there?
You get a homing attack basically in 2D. So you just home in on enemies and stuff. That's the only difference. Actually, I'll walk that back. There is a difference. So there is an extra final boss.
You gotta go over
if
there. You gotta go over there. You gotta go to the rock.
I can't get over
You
there.
gotta get to the rock. There's no option to go nowhere else.
Okay, I can
to
get
the
over
rock.
there.
See, now you gotta
But it wasn't a guarantee I could get over there.
He wants the rock.
He does
wants
want
the
the
shiny.
rock. He wants Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
It's about
I
drive,
don't
it's
know.
about power. We stay hungry, we devour.
There we are.
But yeah, so it was just something cool you could unlock by playing the
Well,
game.
there's a final boss, yeah, in the Doomsday Zone, yeah. So
I should watch
yeah.
some of those. I never when I had that, I was literally
Well, until Sonic
5 years old, 5 or 6.
Oh yeah. Well, until like I was saying recently, how until Sonic, can I just go there now?
Yes.
Yes. Cool.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I guess he doesn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't care. Fuck it. Well, he's gonna throw bullshit at me, but I mean, I can avoid the bullshit anyway. But yeah, no. Until Sonic Origins, like I never beat Sonic 1 because Sonic 1 is inherently a bad game.
What? But it's got the Wrecking Ball boss. Did he just destroy? Oh,
He did. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah. Well, I still haven't gotten a ring yet.
Whoa, wait. Nothing like the camera to just bounce. when
Yeah. Nothing like the camera to fuck me, or that to do that. Either
you're-
way.
But it's got the Wrecking Ball boss.
Wrecking Ball boss. You say that like it's a thing.
That's the first boss in Sonic 1.
This is the ball. What are you? Oh, you're talking about Sonic 1. I thought you were talking about him. No. So like Green Hill Zone is great. Everybody loves Green Hill Zone. Well, I mean I'm over Green Hill Zone at this point, but I mean we love Green Hill Zone. But you gotta remember, then we go to Marble Zone, which sucks.
Marble Zone.
Then you go to Spring Yard Zone, which sounds like it's like fun, but I promise you it's not. It's slow and boring. Then you go to Labyrinth Zone, which is the worst zone in any Sonic game ever made because it's underwater.
Ugh.
And like the final boss is just in that zone is you don't even have to beat Eggman. You just have to avoid all the spikes and stuff, and you have no rings, and you're underwater. It sucks. It's so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Every part of the Labyrinth Zone sucks. Then you go to Starlight Zone, which is kind of okay, and Scrap's Brain Zone is kind of okay too. God damn it!
He just jumped in the lava.
I just jumped into lava. Oh great, that's
Gross.
right. He's coming here. Yeah, phrasing. If only I could see where he is.
Just pretend you're playing Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
dazed. Do
yeah,
it now.
yeah, yeah.
Do it now.
Attack his stupid face.
Right in the eye.
So I know for certainty I'm going to get a B. How the fuck should I have been able to do that quicker, though?
Not die.
I didn't die.
Well, it looked like you can essentially force yourself onto those purple orbs.
Maybe that's the answer. But then they disappear and stuff.
Yeah,
so
that was kind of weird how the one that you hit just crumbled on its own and he didn't try and come kill
that's
it.
like a feature of them is that they do that. But yeah, it's a B. Oh, it's a C? How is it supposed to do that any quicker?
Vindication.
Anyway,
How
I
is it
started
supposed to do that any
Vindication.
quicker? Next time I fetch quest, I'm still going to be this level of angry.
Absolutely vindicated. Rob is going to be this level of vindicated.